do a quick fit check. I actually like this dress, I really do. So I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm just like adjusting my camera using random things from my room. So I hope this is showing clearly. I think it is. I should wear my eye contact because I am blind as a bat. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, so welcome to my channel. It's been a while, but I had promised myself yesterday that I'm gonna do a video documenting my day today, mainly because I just want to romanticize. I'm just gonna lower this. I just want to romanticize my days. I think this is something that I've been doing now for the past months, ever since I moved to Berlin. Yes, I moved to Berlin, and it's so crazy because I never thought that I would move to Berlin. I've been before to visit a friend, but it was more of like visits. I always find it to be like quite rough, around the edges. It actually reminded me of Joburg. And I'm not a big fan of Joburg. I'm from there, but I'm more of like a Cape Town girl. Let's see if this. Okay, maybe if it's closer, it's gonna be so much better. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe. Let's see. So I'm like more of a Cape Town girl. So I like the nature, I like the hiking, I like the beach and all of that. But like Berlin is so dry in that sense, it's like just like ugly buildings and all of that. But the last years, I was like moving so much that I kind of lost myself in it. I struggled a lot with loneliness and like a lot of depression. And yeah, but then I love Berlin. I love Berlin not because of how beautiful it is or how vibey it is. No, I like Berlin because it's the place that led me to myself. So, and I moved to Berlin. When I moved to Berlin, I also turned 30. And these like milestones coming together were quite like fundamental to my I don't know, growth, because I was always so scared to turn 30. Like literally, I was so scared. I grew up in a township, and like it was so sad that sometimes like if there was like these popular known girls and who were beautiful, and everyone would just like bet that, oh, when they turn like 30 they're gonna lose their juice, they're gonna lose their beauty and youth and all of that. So I mean, already there is like pressure on being 30 as a woman, and but having this at the back of my mind that, okay, when I'm 30 it'll be game over. But it's so crazy because, you know in my 20s I was so dysregulated. My nervous system was under attack. And this year, turning 30, moving to a new city, I feel like this is the most regulated I've been. I know my body, I know what it needs, and I know how to stop when I need to. I can better set boundaries now. I find joy in solitude. And yeah, and today is one of those days where I intentionally go for joy, even if it's like a day that I'm spending by myself. I have learned to enjoy it. I've learned to enjoy solitude. I've learned to enjoy my company. And maybe sometimes it is a bit a bit, I don't know, difficult because now I'm so picky, and I I enjoy my company so much that I don't even want to disturb that. So I think I'm I'm I don't know, I don't have a problem with it, at least for now. I think when the time comes I will try to intentionally make friends, but now I'm just like okay by myself. I actually was on Bumble Friends, and I did talk to two girls. I met one and it was good, but I'm not like rushing it or like just seeking this like company so that I can fill myself up, so that I can avoid silence and like time with myself. it's always nice to have company. It's not always nice to share your thoughts, especially with like-minded people. So yeah, I think the time will come. Now I'm just enjoying my solitude and the freedom and just like dancing by myself and not being bothered. But yeah, I think also being 30, like I mentioned something about me being more familiar with my body. I feel like now I can better track my cycle and I can sync it into my life, and that's the one thing that is also correlating more with me wanting to make less friends, because I find it so hard to meet women who are so in tune with their cycle and who have this understanding. And I don't want to always explain myself. I really don't. I know that you have to explain yourself, but I don't have the energy at the moment to do this because I'm still discovering this like cycle tracking by myself. And sometimes when I bring it up to a friend, they just think that, oh, I'm just exaggerating, or, I am just like making excuses. But I am so in tune with my body. It's giving me joy. It's making my skin glow. I don't know, it has like really changed the whole thing, because not because I have the knowledge and I put that knowledge in practice. I'm not perfect, of course, but I try to eat according to what my body needs at that certain um at a certain stage of my cycle. I've implemented seed cycling, and I don't know, it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we'll see how it goes. But I move my body more, and I don't know. I think in my 20s, I just thought that life just happens, it just happens to you. And now I have more of like a proactive attitude. Um, so I think that comes with age and also comes with reflection. I'm not perfect, far from. I do have my days where it's like so hard, especially when I'm going through my luteal phase. And most of the time in my 20s, I saw that time as like hell week, and I just wanted it to end quickly. But now, because I'm so attuned to my body, it's a week of reflection. It's a week where I think about things of the previous cycle and things that I want to change in the future, the energy that I want to allow in my life. So, yeah. But there's actually a book that I read about this. It's called Period Power. So I'll talk about the books that I'm totally in love with at the moment. Actually, I'm reading quite a few books. I'm actually doing this thing called process reading. So, what is process reading? According to my own definition and understanding, process reading is literally not forcing yourself to finish a book, but to process the book, like to imbibe it, to let it live inside you. So I'm just gonna bring them now. Yeah, wait. Okay, so this is a book I'm reading. This one. Um, it is a lot. I know it is so much, but the myth of normal. I don't know. Myth of Normal. I love this book. It's quite dense, and yeah, it's one of those books that you actually need to process read to actually understand what it is saying. But I like it in combination with this one. It didn't start with you. I don't know if that is, yeah. It didn't start with you. I don't know if it even. I don't know if it's showing it like upside down. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like this book. It didn't start with you. So in combination with this, it's perfect, because it just talks about how everything, starts in our nervous system. Like if we stress, like we are more inclined to sickness. And I also like this, the myth of normal, how it talks about the illnesses that society, like modern society, causes. I really like these books. And another book that I enjoy is Goddesses in Every Woman. So I like it because it kind of like outlines different types of goddesses archetypes, and based on like Greek methodology. And of course, methodology is like a myth, but these goddesses exhibited different characteristics. And this lady, yeah, Yen Shinoda Bolin, I don't know if I'm saying correctly, but she is a psychiatrist, and she's using her knowledge in psychology to kind of like categorize like these archetypes, and like so that you can fully live to your potential, and also to acknowledge the archetype that you might be, that it's also possible to have like multiple archetypes, so you're not like restricted to just one. Everything is in a spectrum. We are not one dimensional, definitely not. So I really like this. And today in the park, I'm gonna read this book. It's called No Longer Human. So far, like, it's a Japanese author, I think, and so far it's the kind of book, like, it's fiction, but it's like half half, like it's half autobiography and half fiction. But so far it's the kind of book that like hits, like, I don't know, it's so hard. Like when I was in high school, I was reading mostly young adult, and grow like, and when I move out of that like niche, I wanted something more stimulating, and but also like, intriguing, and also, just enjoyable. Not everything has to like go deep, but it has been so hard to find that. But like sometimes I open a book, and how the author writes just like speaks to me in ways that I can't even describe, and I'm like, okay, this is the book that my heart has been looking for. So these are the books that I'm reading, and today I'm also gonna take this book to the park with me. I'm gonna go to a park nearby. I forgot the name, but it's like Cornisher Park. Yeah, I went there once, and it was so nice. And like, probably I'll show like some footages of this. And after that, I wanna go dancing. I really like dancing. Like, I feel like dancing, movement in general. Like, I go to the gym, but like this is not like something that I mean, I like it, but it's not like, it doesn't bring me. Not that it doesn't bring me joy. I mean, because when I am out of the gym, when I'm done with my workout, I get like this, of course, endorphin rush, and I feel like alive and healthy mentally, and I feel fit. And but I prefer to hike, and I also love to dance, and I like that Berlin allows that, like, that you can go dancing in the afternoon. So there's this place that I like to go to. It's like Sisyphus, and you can dance in the afternoon, and I just like going there. I always have been by myself, and I do like these dancing marathons where I just like dance and then take a break and just like chill. And yeah, I mean, it's, of course, sometimes people come to me and ask, are you alone? And it's okay, but I really do enjoy my company. I like, because I don't know, maybe it's because I'm less triggered when I'm by myself, but at this moment this is good for me. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna put in any footage of that because you're not allowed. They like cover your phone when you go in. So I look forward to that. And yeah, yeah. But I'll just like put in just footages on this video, and I just wanted to do this video just as a reflection and to be more conscious of my day, myself, and what I'm thinking about, and to show off my dress. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in a good space. I'm happy with myself, and and I know for fact that there's days where I won't be. So I won't be happy with myself, because that is life. And that's the one thing that my cycle is also teaching me. It's such a beautiful thing to be a woman, because your life lives in you, literally. The different facets of life, they live within you. Like, you have your inner winter, you have your inner spring, you have your inner summer, you have your inner autumn. And these are actually things that we as humans, regardless of male or female, we go through. Like, sometimes life is so amazing and sunny and shiny, and then sometimes it's all like, you need to go more inwards. So I like this. I like how my cycle is also teaching me about life, And yeah, what do you guys think of this? I think this is so cute. But yeah, this is all I have to say. I hope you enjoy everything else that I put up, and maybe I post more. Who
Okay, so I just got out now um, of Sisyphus, and it was actually good, But I think I was so tired, and I just wanted to kind of like listen to myself, listen to my energy, and not like force the night. I actually saw someone I was like talking to online, and I actually like saw him in person, which is so cool, because it just felt like so natural. So I think that was like the high of it all. But yeah, I think I'll call it a night.